Top 5 pets that will never say no to snuggles. Hey everybody, it's your boy Charles from Charles Pet Kingdom, and let's be real, sometimes you just need a warm, fuzzy buddy to hug away the stress of the day. You know, someone who doesn't care that you spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes before work, or that your love life is a dumpster fire on a Tuesday. We're talking about pets, people, specifically the ones who live for cuddles. But before you run out and adopt the first fluffy thing you see, hold your horses. Picking the right pet is like picking your next boyfriend or girlfriend. It shouldn't be taken lightly. You gotta think about your lifestyle, how much time you have, and how much space you've got in your tiny apartment. First things first, are you living that busy bee life? Always on the go? Barely have time to microwave a Hot Pocket? Then maybe a high-maintenance pet who needs more attention than your Instagram feed isn't the best idea. And let's talk square footage, folks. If you're living in a shoebox apartment, a Great Dane might not be the most practical roommate. Think about how much space a pet needs to really thrive, not just exist. Last but not least, let's talk allergies. Some of us are blessed with the ability to be sneezed on by 1,000 cats and live to tell the tale, while others break out in hives at the mere sight of a dog. If you're one of those people who turns into a human tissue factory around certain animals, don't worry. There are plenty of hypoallergenic pets out there who would love to snuggle without turning you into a sniffling, sneezing mess. Okay, so let's start with the obvious, shall we? Dogs. Man's best friend. The furry, four-legged vacuum cleaners who steal your heart and your socks. They're practically synonymous with cuddles. But here's the thing about dogs. They're like the extra affectionate boyfriend you had in high school. They want all your attention all the time. Seriously, these guys thrive on human interaction. They live for belly rubs, ear scratches, and those awkward moments when you accidentally make eye contact and they think it's an invitation to lick your face. Don't get me wrong, dog cuddles are the best kind of cuddles. They're warm, they're fuzzy, and they usually come with a side of doggy breath that's somehow both disgusting and endearing at the same time. But before you sign up for a lifetime of slobbery kisses and walks in the rain, ask yourself, do you have the time and energy to be a dog parent? These furry little monsters require walks, playtime, training, and enough love and attention to make even the most affectionate human feel inadequate. If you're not ready to commit to being a full-time dog chauffeur, professional poop picker-upper, and all-around source of entertainment, then maybe a dog isn't the right cuddle buddy for you. Trust me, it's better to be realistic now than end up resenting your furry friend later on. But hey, if you're up for the challenge, then get ready for a lifetime of unconditional love, wet noses, and enough cuddles to last you a lifetime. Just be prepared to invest in a good lint roller, because dog hair, my friends, is a part of life now. Embrace it. Alright, let's talk about cats. Those independent, sassy little furballs who act like they don't need us, but secretly crave our attention, and maybe a little bit of tuna. Now, cats are not like dogs. They're not going to shower you with unconditional love and affection 24/7. Cats are more like that one friend who plays hard to get. You know, the one who's always texting new phone, who dis. Even though you've been best friends since kindergarten, they'll cuddle on their own terms, thank you very much. And when they do decide to grace you with their presence, it's usually because they want something. Food, water, maybe a quick scratch behind the ears. But let's be real, that's part of what makes cats so great. They're not needy, they're not demanding, they're just there, existing in their own little world, occasionally deigning to acknowledge your existence with a flick of their tail or a slow blink of their judgmental little eyes. But when a cat does decide to cuddle, it's magical. They'll curl up on your lap, purring like a tiny motor, and you'll feel like you've won the lottery of life. It's a special kind of bond, one that's built on mutual respect, a shared love of napping, and the occasional bribe of catnip. So if you're looking for a low-maintenance cuddle buddy who will keep you entertained with their antics and occasionally grace you with a purr-filled snuggle session, then a cat might be the perfect pet for you. Just don't expect them to be at your beck and call. They're cats, not dogs. They have standards. Rabbits. Bunnies aren't just for Easter, guys. Hold up before you skip ahead thinking rabbits. Really, Capetillo? Hear me out. These little fluff balls are like the cuddlier, quieter roommates you wish you had instead of that guy who always eats your leftovers. Rabbits are often misunderstood. People think they're just cute, fluffy decorations for Easter baskets, but they're so much more than that. These guys are gentle, they're affectionate, in their own little bunny way. And they're surprisingly smart. Plus, they come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, so you can find one that matches your personality. Want a bunny that looks like a tiny, fluffy cloud? Get a Jersey woolly. Prefer a bunny with ears so long they could double as a scarf? Check out the English lop. But before you run out and buy the first bunny you see, there are a few things you need to know. Rabbits are prey animals, which means they're easily startled and can be a little skittish at first. They need time to adjust to their new surroundings and to learn to trust you. Once they do warm up to you though, get ready for some serious bunny love. They'll hop around your feet, nudge you for head scratches, and maybe even give you a few bunny kisses, which, let's be honest, are kind of weird but also adorable. Just be prepared to give your bunny plenty of space to hop, run, and explore. These guys are not meant to be stuck in a cage all day. They need plenty of exercise and enrichment to stay happy and healthy. Think of them like tiny, furry athletes who also happen to enjoy a good cuddle session. Guinea pigs. Pocket-sized cuddlers with a serious snack addiction. Okay, so maybe you're not quite ready for the commitment of a dog or a cat, but you still want a furry little friend to cuddle with. Enter the guinea pig. These adorable little potatoes are like the perfect starter pet for anyone who wants a low-maintenance cuddle buddy. Guinea pigs are social creatures, which means they thrive in pairs or groups. So if you're thinking about getting one, be prepared to get at least 2. Trust me, watching a group of guinea pigs popcorn around their cage is one of the most entertaining things you'll ever see. And speaking of cages, guinea pigs need a lot of space to roam. Don't even think about stuffing these guys in a tiny cage. They need room to run, play, and explore. Think of their cage as their own little guinea pig palace, complete with tunnels, hideouts, and enough hay to build a small fort. But let's be real, the best part about guinea pigs is their love of food. These guys will eat practically anything you put in front of them. Carrots? Check. Lettuce? Check. Hay? Check, check, check. They're like tiny furry garbage disposals with the cutest little squeaks you've ever heard. And when they're not busy stuffing their faces, guinea pigs love to cuddle. They'll snuggle up in your lap, purring contentedly as you pet their soft fur. Just be warned, they might mistake your fingers for carrots, so be prepared for a little nibble here and there. Ferrets. The slinky, snuggly ninjas of the pet world. Alright, buckle up Buttercup because we're about to talk about ferrets. These little guys are like the clowns of the pet world. They're mischievous, they're playful, and they have a knack for getting into trouble. But they're also incredibly affectionate and love to cuddle. Ferrets are crepuscular, which means they're most active at dawn and dusk. So, if you're looking for a pet that will be up all night partying, a ferret might be the perfect roommate for you. Just be prepared to invest in some earplugs, because these guys can be noisy little buggers. When they're not busy terrorizing your houseplants or stealing your socks, ferrets love to play and cuddle. They'll bounce around like furry little slinkies, wrestle with their toys, and then curl up in your lap for a nap. And let me tell you, ferret cuddles are the best. Their fur is so soft and silky it's like cuddling with a tiny furry cloud. But before you run out and get a ferret, there are a few things you need to know. Ferrets have a very distinctive musky odor, which some people find offensive. They also have a habit of marking their territory by scent marking, which basically means they pee everywhere. So if you're not a fan of the smell of musk or pee, a ferret might not be the right pet for you. But if you can get past their, shall we say, unique odor, ferrets make amazing pets. They're playful, they're affectionate, and they'll keep you entertained for hours on end. Just be prepared for a little bit of chaos along the way. So there you have it, folks. 5 amazing pets who are always down for a good cuddle. Whether you're looking for a furry best friend to share your life with, or just a fluffy companion to snuggle up with on the couch, there's a pet out there for everyone. Just remember, choosing the right pet is a big decision. It's not something to be taken lightly. So do your research, ask yourself the tough questions, and most importantly, choose a pet that you're ready to commit to. Because at the end of the day, the best pet is the one that makes you happy. Now I want to hear from you guys. What kind of cuddly pet do you have? Or if you could have any pet in the world, what would it be? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my other Duda channel, The Wild Jungle, for more awesome pet content.